Welcome back everyone to Massage with Katrina. I'm Katrina, and today's video I'm going to show you a bit of a stretch and self-massage technique to alleviate low back pain, which I feel like we've all had at some point or another. So be sure you talk to a doctor, make sure it's okay to give yourself a massage, and let's jump right in. Okay, for this next part, it's best if you can sit on the floor. We're gonna just do a stretch. Bring this right leg in and line up your foot against your inner thigh if you can. Honestly, if you can't get it up this high, that's totally fine. If you can just get it to your knee, that works too. I don't want you to push into this stretch. I mean, just do whatever feels good. Find what, position feels best for you, where you get a little bit of a stretch, but not so much so to where it's painful and you're gritting your teeth trying to stretch into this stretch, because that's not really going to help you. That's not what we're going for today. But go ahead, and if you put your hand on your knee, your calf, foot, wherever, again, kind of gets this stretch in your low back, and you're just going to lean into that. Take a nice deep breath in. Kind of look out toward your toes, and really just focusing on this low back. You might feel a bit of a pull in your upper back too. That's okay. Just lean into it to the point where you feel a pull. And again, I love movement. Rock back and forth if you need. Sometimes that just helps to target more than just one clump of muscle. You're kind of activating the muscles around that area and just breathing some life into everything that is stiffened up. So run back and forth, and then to add a bit of massage into this, you're going to take your hand and kind of the same thing we've been doing, do a cupping shape, and you're going to bring this hand to your back. And I want your fingers, so like your fingers are going to be right next to your spine, and then the heel of your hand is going to be more on your side body here. And we're not targeting any specific muscles like the quadratus lumborum or the serratus posterior, those external obliques. We're kind of just squeezing all of those. So I'm using my thumb right now, but if your thumb's sore, use the heel of your hand and just squeeze that side body as you lean into this stretch. So I haven't brought my fingers over to the other side of my back. I've just butted up right against the spine here, and just squeezing kind of up and down through this low back area. And I know it's a lot to think about, but keep moving if you can, and just kind of squeeze the areas that feel the most sore. So, do kind of a body assessment. This might be different for everybody, but really try to focus on those areas that are most stiff and sore. You might feel yourself starting to go a little bit lower. Maybe you were starting at your knee. Now you're able to reach a little farther. That's great. That's super normal. Your muscles are just lengthening out. Go ahead and take a couple more deep breaths like this. Perfect. All right, let's switch to the other side. So go ahead and just have your knees, straighten out that right leg and bring your left leg in. It could be here, maybe up your thigh as far as you can go, wherever feels good. And then same thing, don't crank into this stretch. I just want you to lean down just until you feel a bit of a pull in kind of your side body and lower back, maybe your upper back, depending on just where your muscles are tight. And take a couple deep breaths first. Maybe roll your head side to side too. Just be mindful of your neck. Give your neck some attention too. And then once you feel like you've kind of settled, ooh, that actually feels good. Maybe wiggle your shoulders and arms a bit. But once you feel like you've kind of settled into that stretch, same thing, go ahead and bring this hand back. We're going to do some self-massage on kind of that lower back, side body area. And what I'm doing is just cupping shape. I've kind of extended my thumb too, and I'm just squeezing, kind of starting low in the back and working my way up. Once you've got a system down, make sure you're still just rocking back and forth. getting a little bit of movement. Ooh, focusing on those sore areas and breathing some life back into those muscles. And maybe you need to squeeze and hold too. And if you do this, be sure you're still getting that movement. Don't just be stagnant. For self-massage, I think movement is so important. It just helps to get those muscles to stretch back out to where they're supposed to be. And I think it kind of distracts your brain too. When you're holding still, your brain just focuses on like how sore this is, and it's tough to let go. I think a lot of times, like, tension is physical, but it's also mental. When you are mentally holding on to tension, it's hard to let it go in your muscles. So anyway, that's deep massage stuff. But just keep moving. Maybe take a couple more deep breaths. Awesome. All right, go ahead and straighten back up. Ooh, I might feel a little bit sore. If you need to just move around a little bit more, do that. And then come back to a seated position. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that we alleviated some of that low back pain. Tune back into this video whenever you need. Feel free. If you haven't already and you'd like more videos like this, hit the subscribe button below. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.